And today's video is going to be on MAC address flooding. So you can see here, I'm running a laptop, 2 VMs in this configuration here. Today I only have 2 switches. So the third one's gone. So the router, 2 switches. So first of all, we need to get in a PuTTY. So what I have is 2 console cables connected to my USB ports. And you can see here under Device Manager, we're using COM13 and COM14. So let's open. So it looks like we're in, so there's a switch. So let's do show MAC address table. And then you see we have the CPU on this one has quite a few MAC addresses. There's your FFF broadcast. And then looks like I have devices down here. So let's open up the other switch. Enable show MAC address. Looking for some of these older switches that show MAC address. All right, it's there. Show MAC. Okay, so this is one of the older switches. So depending on your switch and your config, so I put it in here. It's either a hyphen between MAC and address, or it's a space. So we had that in the lab yesterday. If you don't remember, I do. So once again, we have 3 ports active with MAC addresses. So what we're going to do now is attack it with our Kali machine. So first thing I'm going to do is run nmap. And I'm going to run it on the entire 172.16.1.0 network with a 24-bit mask. So once I hit enter, CYBER 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if that's annoying. All right, so it started, but I'm going to press enter if you never used nmap. It's scanning 0 host up 255 ongoing ARP ping scan. So we're going to run Wireshark here. We're going to open up Ethernet. And so you can see here, there's quite a bit of traffic running between 12 and 1. And that's that scan going on right now. And then we can see spanning tree. So nmap was done. Took 36.55 seconds, 5 hosts are up. So I'm going to go to the very top host. So there's my scan started. So nmap.1, that's actually the router, and it has telnet open. .6, which is one of my switches, it has HTTP, HTTPS, telnet, and SSH open. And you can see there's a Cisco systems with the MAC address. So if we go down to the next one, .7, once again, it's a Cisco switch. And you see that I named the switch as the MAC address. So if you match up the MAC address here, BDC0, it should be one of these right here. So 7 is this one, and we can verify that with show int vlan 1. So there's your .6, and this one should be int vlan 1 show, and this is .7. So you can match up the MAC addresses right here. All right, so back to the Kali. So that little network only has 5 devices. So now let's do our attack. So install dsniff. should be already installed. And it does tell me that. Oops. So 0 upgrade, newly installed. All right, so then we can just run the command. And I do the copy paste so I know my notes are correct. Oh, boom, there goes the traffic. So now if we do show MAC address table, I'm in the space bar, and you can see that all these are dynamic and they're learned from gigabit 01. So let's do the same thing here. Does both switch? Look at that. So the other switch is sending the TAC from port 1 to port 11. And so you can just keep scanning these, they'll just keep filling up. So, and if you could see the link lights on the switches, they are blinking incredibly fast. And what I can do is cancel the attack. And then you see the traffic immediately die down. And then I look at my switch and the traffic lights go back to normal. So that is MAC address flooding.